Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Connoisseur's Conversation. Today, we're going to get into what I would like to state as one of the best masculine / unisex spring fragrances that you can have in your collection. This is a fragrance from the house of Parfums de Marley that is known for the horse of gods, and that is Pegasus. This is a very dignified fragrance that I find to go in many settings of a man's life that can turn him into an attractive and assertive human being, and gives it its point across to anybody who smells it and is attracted to it. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Everyone, welcome back to the Dry Down. As you know, this is the channel where we aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuances of scent, cigars to wines. I'm your host, Chris, and welcome to today's experience. Today, we're going to get into one of my favorite spring fragrances, and this is a fragrance from the house of Parfums de Marley. It is just the juxtaposition of its beast known as Leighton. This is a very seductive and just dignified fougere style fragrance that strikes an incredible balance with a yin and yang accord that brings in a crushed almond, heliotrope, and vanilla to change the fougere experience up for any person that look to go and be as unique as they possibly can. For me, this is one of those fantastic fragrances that the actual bottle and name gives its connotation perfectly. This is a very metallic, seducing metallic type of fragrance that has crushed almond and heliotrope to bring in those metallic feel and masculine touches of a floral arrangement. It also has the name Pegasus, which is bringing the actual experience of fleeting airiness to attack an actual fragrance. This is a scent that comes off powdery, sweet, slightly warm, slightly herbaceous, aromatic, and ambery. You want when I say a scent that has been on the market for years and years that can capture a person season to season, this is it in particular. This is one of those scents when you say, I don't want to look for new scents on the market because I know there's a go-to beast that can get any job done for me in the spring temperature, spring weather, and or all of the other four seasons combined. For me, the reason and why I'm enjoying this fragrance right now, this particular season in Michigan in the spring, this is a scent, for me, every stage of it deserves its just due. The top, the mid, and the heart produce such an harmony that I am longing for this fragrance to be on my skin each and every day. I usually don't wear fragrances in consecutive days because of my mood changes and or my availability to go into different situations to move about those situations accordingly for my own personal reasons and personality. But Pegasus is one of those fragrances that strikes the bell for every single event, every single season, and every single opportunity. This thing opens up with a bergamot, cumin that gives it a slight, almost a citric burst, but a soft, spicy, warm, spicy feel in the opening. It then transitions into that crushed almond, lavender, and jasmine. And when that indolic jasmine comes in touch with that nice harmony of lavender and that crushed almond, this is a fragrance that turns into something so well developed that you just cannot be turned off by it. It then goes into a very seductive but subdued base of hard structured sandalwood and golden vanilla with a nice, just ethereal amber accord. All of these things built upon this fragrance make it one of the most attractive and alluring scents that you could put on your skin. I am coming into a season in my life where I love fragrances like this, the powdery concoctions that bring up components, they bring in masculine touches, but also have a unisex feel so that women can be so attracted to them they don't know what to do with themselves. I love that about certain fragrances because these scents have an allure to them that women are attracted to as a masculine feel, but also they are attracted to them because there's something that is so familiar in the scent that they have become attracted to it as a scent that they have worn, will wear, or just as slightly intrigued by. I love knowing that these type of scents are just in my arsenal and available to me. And at this time in my life right now, springtime these days, I've been putting this just I'm so attracted to this particular scent right now, to just be honest with you. So all in all, what you get and what I get from Parfums de Marley Pegasus, this is a scent, and it's my scent of the day, that comes in, it's attractive, it's alluring, it gets the ladies, it is a draw. Like I said just now, you get the bergamot accords, it's bursting off my skin. The cumin is slightly of a like a damp warmness. It's almost, it's the cumin is a slight sweat, but it's very, very fleeting, and that's the best part about that particular accord in this scent. They use it to give it a depth, and I know it's in there underlying because you can get whiffs of it throughout the wearing, but the depth of it, how they used it, is perfect. The heliotrope accord, like I said, those two floral components of heliotrope with jasmine, they go off fantastic in this. The jasmine gives off that indolic, slightly white floral feel. The heliotrope gives off the bitter, slightly almond touch to it, according to going to the opening, but then transitioning to the mid with the crushed almond accord. That nuttiness makes it so inviting and appealing, and this is a clean, fresh feeling that you get from this particular scent as well. So not only is it touching off on points of seduction, it's touching off on point of attractiveness, it also touches points of being clean. That's one of the things that women love as well, the man that smells perfectly clean. It's not an out of the shower freshness. It could be slightly blue, just a tad bit slightly blue if you really dig deep into it, but it's also just about the cleanliness that this thing presents. This thing is a suit and tie affair. This is a white t-shirt affair. This is a beach scent. This is a summer scent, fall scent, winter scent, and spring scent. This is the perfect scent from the house of Parfums de Marley. And like I said, it's one that I'm adoring right now. I've taken it into my collection years back, and I've always worn it. But this season, for some reason, I'm heavily leaning on Parfums de Marley Pegasus. This is a scent that I find enjoyable, and I think that you will too. So if you get a sample, or if you have not, I don't know if you've been under a rock hide or something like that, because we all know PDM produces some great scents, and Pegasus and Leighton are the top two, as I understand. So get your nose on it. See if you enjoy it as I do. My perfect scent for the springtime right now. I'm going in, loving it. Very enjoyable. So this is my connoisseur's conversation for you guys today. Like I said, a major hit from Parfums de Marley that gives me everything I want in a clean, fresh fougere style with a slight twist and mix of almond and vanilla that brings up the dignity, the power, and the prowess of a fougere fragrance. Get your nose on it. So ladies and gentlemen, that has been my content for you guys today. A great little connoisseur's conversation to get out to you what I feel about Pegasus as one of the best harmonious, powdery, vanillic, sweet yet fougere style fragrances that you can love on your skin. So if you're fighting one of those uphill battles today, this is a scent that'll give you a slight upliftment, a great graceful feeling to yourself. It'll give you an upbeat feeling of liveliness, and that's what it's going to do for me today as my scent. And I can't wait to enjoy it throughout my day. I even get the bergamot lifting off my skin right now. It smells fantastic. And the crushed almond. Loving the way this scent is going off. All in all, let's get that out the way. This is a very gracious scent, man. So until next video, until next time, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in that video.